3 green bricks, or can you use a green?
Welcome, Robotics. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're going to get started in 2 minutes.
I got your email. Okay, but
What would you like us to do so somebody else around us has connected to one of our hubs? So how would you like us to deal with that?
And they can't get it to disconnect.
Nope, because it's not on our iPad.
Okay, I'll announce to check. Everyone needs to check
Okay.
to make sure that you're connected to your... That's strange. Okay. Can you rip the battery out? Oh, we got it? Okay, very good.
Somebody would figure out.
Okay, very good. Welcome, Robotics teams. We're so happy you're here. Yay! We're very excited, and I hope everyone can hear me. Come out here so that you can hear. Come. We'll get everyone so that everyone can hear. I'm going to do a couple of announcements, and then we're going to get started with our tournament. Just so you know, my name is Ashley Maxwell, or Miss Maxwell for the kids. We're so excited to have you. You've been working so hard. If you're coming in from the other room, come have a seat. I won't step on you. Yeah, that's okay. As they're coming in, you can see that we have some really expensive and awesome equipment. So students, parents, volunteers, as you're walking through the arena, just be aware of your surroundings. Watch your feet. There's a lot of glitz and glam. Try not to get too distracted. We don't want anything to disconnect. We are live streaming the event for your schools and other people to see you competing, and that includes these fancy dancy cameras. So please be aware of your surroundings as you're walking through. Try not to touch anything unless it's your equipment. No running, no throwing things, you know, the normal stuff. First, I want to say thank you so much to all the coaches in the room. Give a round of applause for your coaches. I like to think of all of our people that we work with and we support like a tree. And I won't cry or anything, but the trunk of the tree is our community members, the foundation that pays for this equipment, my boss, the superintendent who I hope comes, Dr. Funches, and all these people that are at the base of our tree. And up we come with the branches of the tree and the arms, and these are the other people like me and all these support staffs, judges, ETIS, Education Technology Information Systems members who set up the cameras and the live stream and all this stuff that happens in the back. And then further up in the tree are the coaches. And these guys are essential for the tree to look alive. We're supporting them, and they're growing all of these beautiful leaves, which are you students, and that's what we come to enjoy. We come to see this beautiful tree, and parents are sitting beneath the tree. They're looking, everyone's saying, oh, and then one day these leaves will fly away, and then we really get to celebrate. But we're here, and we're excited, and everyone's participating, and so just to thank you so much for all of that support. I want to go through real quick with coaches and teams some key rules of today's game, so you'll be wanting to pay close attention right now. In your packet, coaches, you received a bunch of information. We will have 3 different activities going on today. And the most important one is our robot game that we've been practicing all year for. The rules for the robot game you've been aware of, you know. We have judges who are judging your accomplishments and your programs on the robot mat. You will hear a ding when you accomplish a mission. That's what it will sound like. And you can clarify with the judges if you didn't hear the ding. What happened? Why didn't we get those points? You can talk to them. They're people. They want to help you, okay? If you can also talk if you need them to retrieve your robot. So if your robot ventures too far and you want help, you can get help from them. You might be faster than a judge. They might take a long time to bend down and pick up your robot. So if you want to go ahead and get your robot, you can. That's okay. But you can talk to the judges. You're also scored on the way we play, which are being good sports and having a good attitude, congratulating one another, talking, smiling. So look at the judges in the eye, smile at them. They're going to give you points for that. So be a good sport no matter win, first place, or whoever comes in at the very bottom. Each of you are organized in groups. We have 3 groups today. We have the Codex group, the Monolith group, and the Rosetta group. And you know this is an archaeological themed mission that we're doing this year. So there's some information about those grouping names on your sheets. Coaches can share with you. That's a little learning piece. Each group will rotate through the event together. So the Codex group is starting at the robot game first, and the other 2 groups are in our other 2 activities. I'll explain those activities in just a second. There's also bathrooms available for students. This way, thank you so much. Over this way for students, so coaches out those doors that you just came for. Adults will use a different bathroom. If you need to know where that's down this way. Adults, that includes coaches and any other adult here today. Adults, you can bring your juvenile children with you if you come with a baby or something like that, obviously. Lunch will be served throughout the event. My supervisor, Ms. Patel, will be the one in charge of lunch. She's over here, and so most of the teams will be rotating to lunch after the building challenge, which happens in that back room. So after the building challenge, that's when you'll go to lunch, most of the teams, okay? Just wait for Ms. Patel to come get you, and you also, in your packet, coaches, you have a detailed list of exactly what you're doing, what time. We're going to try to run on time. I have 1 minute to start to be on time, so we got to rush. Okay. For the building challenge and the coding challenge, instructions are in your packet. The points for building challenge and coding challenge don't affect your game or your placement in the game. They're for fun. We also have some cool buttons for you to win. Actually, don't have those buttons today. They got stuck in production, but we will deliver them to your schools. Okay? And keeping score for the building challenge, which happens in this back room, and the coding challenge, which happens in this back room, will be responsibility of our coaches. Coaches will be the ones scoring those events. Okay, so be fair, spirit of sportsmanship, and you can write down your score. You don't have to participate in the building or coding challenge, but I think they're pretty fun. Hopefully you'll want to participate with your team. The score sheets that are in your packet, you will need to bring to the judges when you step on the mat. The score sheets that are in your packet you will need to bring them to the judges when you come to the mat. There are 2 score sheets. At the end of your run, which is a 4-minute run, a 4-minute break, and another 4-minute run, at the end of that time, your coach will get a copy of the score sheet that you did, and one of the score sheets will go to our official judging table. Okay, so students, you are responsible to bring your score sheet to the judging table. Okay, what did I miss? All right, last thing I want to do is give a shout out to a few amazing board members who arrived today. Now, this is the board of the foundation. These guys make this possible, spent thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to get us this amazing equipment and to provide for this day where we can get out of class and this beautiful space where we can enjoy each other here. The three board members that are here are Miss Joanne, Miss Denise, and Mr. Randy. And they want to wish you a quick good luck.
We're just here to see how our money's getting spent, and we're really excited to see everything you've learned. Show us your skills and all your teamwork. So have a great time and have a lot of fun.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Randy. All right. So we're going to now go to our spaces. Teams, when you are in the robot room ready to compete, when you are not competing on the mat, you will be at these tables. It's important that before you come to the actual play space that your bot is connected to your iPad. So if you have issues, you can troubleshoot that while you're waiting at the tables. If, for example, on that rotation, the next team will be up. If that next team, you know who you are, I can tell you for the next rotation will be Della Lindley, they're probably going to prepare a couple minutes in the coding room before they get to the building room, right? So they're going to use their time wisely. So coaches, that's kind of your responsibility. Help your team out, do what makes sense. We are very competent people here, so we can make this run amazing. Parents, welcome. Let's get started. Woo, woo, woo.
Okay, so we're ready.
We're going to get started with the first teams at the mat. They're making sure everything is ready. Other teams are heading to their spaces. Does the red cat work?
It's like you can barely hear it.
What bummer. I have an extra speaker. I don't know if that one's working. I can bring one, but I don't have two. But you'll test that, and did they earn those points already? So they'll show you that the green brick works. They can show you right now, and you'll give them the points before timer starts.
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the sound is going to be?
Okay, team 2 is starting with their first mission. I'm going to come on mat 2. This is Bubbling Wells. They're going to try that one again. Looks like they're starting with the Survey the Dig mission, trying to get the first Survey the Dig spot. Let's look and see what's happening. Okay, so mat 1 is about to start. This is Rancho Mirage Elementary School. They're very eager. They've already scored 15 points. with their DNA decoding machine, which worked perfectly. You can start there. And they're getting ready to start. Over here, Bubbling Wells, they have about 2.5 minutes. Left to score points. Perfect. That's a ding. Yes. I'm gonna help you. Bubbling Wells is working hard to do this power shift, a very tough mission. They're working now to okay, that is time, Bubbling Wells. That was their first round. So now they're going to re-strategize with their coach and their teammates. We're looking at Rancho Mirage. They have about 1 minute and 45 seconds left in this round. They're also working for a survey spot. Great job. And they scored points there. Good job, Rancho Mirage. That's 15 points for that survey spot they just completed. And they're going to retrieve their robot. So Bubbling Wells over here is talking with their coach and trying to work on how they can do these missions in a different way to get more points. Rancho Mirage Elementary is working with their coach over on the other side in mat 1 here. strategizing, figure out what they can do to score more points. And our foundation members are keeping a close eye on the way we play points, that good sportsmanship, good communication with one another. Teams have to be able to handle a lot of pressure as they're competing on these mats. There's a lot of pressure. The codes don't always function exactly the same every single time. That's part of the science of coding and robotics. So we have to try to iterate the perfection, but it can be stressful, and teams have to work together under time crunch and knowing they only have one run to score as many points as they can. It's great practice for real-world application where we have to work with other people who are different than us under a certain time crunch, and can be a stressful situation. So we're excited to give kids the opportunity to practice this today. Bubbling Wells is going to start their second run, attempting to score even more points. Thank you. All right, Bubbling Wells is on their second run. Time started. Another real-world application is that our PSUSD internet just went down, so we have teams dealing with that at the same time, which is great. It's okay that our robots are still working well. They're connected via Bluetooth. really close attempt here on trying to launch the boulder. This one is called Arc Raiders, and the teams are trying to get that wooden boulder released. Now it looks like they're attempting to go over the mat. They're going to pick up their bot and try again. They're going to try to go across the bridge. It looks like what they're doing. This team's got a lot of points on the board so far. Let's see if this program works a little bit better. It's heading straight over. And they launched the ball. Very good. That is a total of 35 points for that Arc Raiders. They have about 1 minute and 45 seconds to continue scoring points. Good. Great job on that one. Looks like they're going to launch from the other side this time. I'm going to step over here and see Bubbling Wells again. He's going for the egg mission. Ooh, almost, not quite. Set it a little longer. Set it a little longer. Yeah, run it again. Set it a little longer. Go ahead. It's okay, sweetie. Go ahead. They're going to finish this mission. Good job. Points for that one. Well done. Bubbling Wells. Amazing job. Good. Okay. So applause for Bubbling Wells and Rancho Mirage Elementary. They both are, Rancho Mirage has about 20 seconds left. They're still finishing. So next up on our mat over here, on this mat is going to be my esteemed team, Julius Corsini. They're going to come up, make sure that their robots are attached, test their green robot. On Rancho Mirage Elementary, judges are going to confer, make sure that they agree on the final score.